Hey fellow foodies, it's Faye from facefood.com, and today is a very special day because I know you've been wanting some more Lebanese recipes, and actually my mom and I are going to show you two in one video. The first is for Kusa, which is stuffed zucchini, and the second is for Warak Areesh, which is the stuffed rolled grape leaves. So the first step is to pour your basmati rice into a large bowl. We're going to cover this with some hot water, enough to really cover it well, and let it soak for about 10 to 15 minutes. And in the meantime, we can get started on cleaning the kusa. So this is just some zucchini, Lebanese zucchini. We clean it in salt water, soak it in salt water, and then you can hollow it out. You hollow these out with a special tool actually, and the details of that will be on the blog. But once you hollow them out, you can continue cleaning the outside and then let them drain like we're doing here. For the Warak Areesh, you're going to need some California style grape leaves. You just take them out of the jar and then place them in a bowl of cold water and set those to the side for now. After the rice has soaked for about 10 to 15 minutes, you can let them drain. And while they're draining, we can work on other things. Okay, so you're going to need to prep up some tomatoes. So you want to slice about 4 to 5 small sized roma tomatoes and set these to the side. You're going to of course need some salt and some freshly ground black pepper. Makes a huge difference. You're going to need to dice up 6 small roma tomatoes as well, and then set them aside. And then we are actually ready to start with the filling. So you just want to pour the rice into a large bowl and then put the beef in there. We're using khishne, which is just beef that has a large grind. And then you pour in the diced tomatoes. We're going to season it with some salt, of course. Some freshly ground black pepper, good olive oil, and typically here you would use tomato paste. We were just out at this moment, so we used some San Marzano sauce. And then you just want to give this a mix. Of course you want to mix it well, but you also want to be aware of the fact you don't want to mash up the diced tomatoes. So be sure to actually give this a taste and adjust the seasoning accordingly. Everyone likes their seasoning different, so give this a taste and add some more if you need to. Some salt and pepper if you need to. Okay, so that's done, and now we can go ahead and stuff the zucchini with the filling. So you just want to do it bit by bit like my mom's doing here. Really the key here is you don't want to overstuff these because the filling will expand during cooking. So you do want to leave kind of a generous gap. I describe it as a little more than halfway, but a little less than 3/4 of the way, as you can see. That's how much you need. So you just stuff all the zucchini, put them to the side, and you can start on the Warak Areesh, which is the first step. You want to cut off the stem, and then you just lay it flat on a sheet tray. You get about a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half of the filling, and put it in the center like that in a log. And then you just go left, right, center, and roll it up. And you do want to roll it up pretty tightly, but not tight enough so it will rip. So again, just put some in the center. You go left, right at the same time, and then center. One swift motion, and then roll it up. And then you just place it seam side down. So you roll these all up until you have enough for a bundle. As much as you can tie in a bundle is how much you want to put in a bundle, basically. So double tie these. And then you want to place these in a large pot. You want the kusa to be the bottom layer, the Areesh to be the top layer, and then the sliced tomatoes you can pour on top as well. You obviously need a pot large enough to accommodate this. This feeds a family of 5. So for the broth, we're going to place some tomato paste, which we now have, into some warm water. It doesn't matter how much. And then you just give it a stir to start to dissolve it. We're going to season it with some salt and pepper. You're going to pour it into the pot. And of course, we're going to need some more water because we want to basically nearly cover everything with the water. And then I do suggest giving the broth a taste as well because, again, we needed to add more salt and pepper once we tasted it. So it's important to taste throughout the process. You want to cook this for about 40 minutes on the highest setting, 40 minutes on the lowest setting, and then at that mark you can give it a taste to see if it's tender. If not, cook it for 10 more minutes or until it's just fully cooked. You can see we cooked it uncovered. You can cover it with a plate if you want to speed up the cooking process. So this is what we've worked so hard for. We have the kusa and the Areesh. These two are definitely staples in terms of Lebanese comfort food for a reason. You can see that the zucchini gets so nice and tender. The inside, the rice, and the meat also get tender. And it's cooked in a warm tomato broth. It is so good. The Areesh, the grape leaf, also gets very fork tender as well. Everything, the details, and the full recipe will be on faye'sfood.com. Go there to check it out and like this video. Comment below for any comments or questions. Subscribe to the channel for more great videos on the way. And until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day.
Ain't no dreams. I'm just trying to make this money. I ain't trying to share with the team. Girl, I ain't trying to take nothing from you.